Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? Hope everyone is doing well and is ready to kick a mill to Ray's butt. Oh, I'm not good at this flying, so we'll try.
Hello again, Imelda. Is your challenge still on the table?
That all depends. Are you ready this time?
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Blast!
What the? Oh, that was me.
Brilliant.
I missed this one too.
Brilliant.
What? I inverted the y-axis because it would make it easier, and it actually does when I'm just casually doing things. But when I make split-second decisions on it, it kills me.
Brilliant.
No. I thought I had that one. Okay,
That wasn't
missed
planned.
that one.
Made it.
Up, up, up. No, no.
Now that's more like it.
No. I don't know. Maybe
I'd
I
say
need to
that
turn
was
the
acceptable.
sensitivity down on it. Maybe I can turn the sensitivity down on the x-axis, maybe? A little? No.
Close, but not close enough.
I have to feather touch my x-axis. Maybe I can turn the sensitivity down on my x-axis? To save. We weren't too far off.
No success there.
In time. We did miss. Penalties did kind of hurt us, though. Alright, let me see if I can turn the x-axis sensitivity down a little bit. It's got gyro controls, which I don't know if they're better on the PS5 or not, but on the PS4, no. Alright, let's see. Oh, I inverted flight controls. Motion sensor sensitivity. I think this would be aiming sensitivity. Let's Actually, let's turn it down as far as it'll go and see if that even made a difference.
Seems my record remains untouched. I expected better competition from you. What do you say? Up for another go? Wouldn't want to be known as the slowest Slytherin now, would you?
I don't want to listen to her over and over
I'm
again
ready to
either.
give it another go.
Good.
I don't know. Maybe.
Made it.
Except for... well, whatever. We can miss those. Fine. Ah. Come on. Let's at least not miss any.
I'm getting the hang of this. Brilliant.
Nope, down. What?
Brilliant. Now that's more like
No!
it. Missed it. Made it.
Aiming sensitivity did not make a difference.
Brilliant.
Up, up. We were slower that time, but we only missed one. Alright, I'm gonna try it one more time. Are the flight controls on PS, not PS, on PC? The mouse, left, up, down, left, right?
Seems my record remains untouched. I expected better competition from you. What do you say? Up for another go?
Because that would
Wouldn't
make
want
it
to be
so
known
much
as the
easier.
slowest Slytherin now, would you?
I'm ready to give it another go.
Good.
No, I don't think that made a
I'm
difference
getting the
either.
hang of this.
No, why? Why? Because I tried to pull up on the left stick instead of the right.
Brilliant. That
Me.
wasn't planned.
I thought we were doing good. And then we weren't. Alright. I give.
Brilliant.
The side quest anyway.
Close, but not close enough.
What? I had that one.
I'd say that was acceptable. I'm getting the hang of this.
Oh, I needed that.
Lost.
We had it. We nearly had it on time. I said one more. We're not going again. We're gonna back out.
Seems my record remains untouched.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
expected
shut
better
up.
competition from you. What do you say? Up for another go? Wouldn't want to be known as the slowest Slytherin now, would you?
I don't want to fly right now. Perhaps later.
Suit yourself. Come and find me if you change your mind. See you soon.
Let's put our aiming acceleration back where it was. What is the point of the arrow? Fine. Whatever. All right. Don't think we have any mallow. Sweet. We're gonna travel this way. I don't feel like flying right now. Oh, just the birds. We've already got those.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, mind. Well, not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now.
What do you have in store for me this time? I should investigate. Potato!
Where you at?
Confringo!
Not enough mallow sweets. We need more mallow sweets. I have to go back to that one person to buy it. Also, there's like a cave or something around here. Right. There's a boundary there I can't get past. Oh, look there.
Lumos.
Empty coffins is never a good sign. There's a couple of them in here. Alright. I see you.
Accio!
Whoa. What do I do with that? Have I already been in this one?
Accio!
Can I move you off of that floor? Yes, yes I can.
Levioso! Repulso!
But you don't make a difference to anything but that.
Confringo! Accio!
We've either already been in this one, because I seem to remember a floor doing this. Out. Onward.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
Accio! Accio! Confringo!
No. I'm not able to target you. You run up under this tree.
Seems your heart isn't in this at all.
Am I being targeted?
Glacius! Compulso! Expelliarmus!
I'm famished. I won't rest until you're dead. Ah, you seem tired.
Talking to the spider.
No! I will make you pay. All dead asleep on my feet. How long for a bacon and mushroom stew?
See what kind of beast are around here. Oh. Just moon calves.
Revelio.
Over here!
I'm on the wrong one.
Oh!
Expelliarmus. Compulso. Confringo.
Bye.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Revelio.
This memorial serves as a grim reminder of the power of magical beasts. Years ago, a young witch was killed here by a grapehorn, as she awaited her true love. That love never returned to this spot to remember her, and leaves a bouquet. That love now returns to the spot to remember her, and leaves a bouquet of lovage, her favorite plant.
Let's get this over with.
Did I get him stuck in the rock? Yeah, he was stuck in the rock. There's demiguise statues here too? Okay. I thought it was just the in Hogwarts thing.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant.
Thanks.
If you see dear Anne Sallow, please do give her my best.
Well? The well in Feldcroft ran dry some 400 years ago during a great drought. Sadly, many perished as a result, including at least one young boy whose father refused to speak for years thereafter. Legend says that all have saved them says that all was saved when a group of benevolent witches and wizards used a never before seen powerful magic to restore water to the region. that what we saw in the memory? Why are there... I know there's one here. Where is it? There it is. The residents of Feldcroft sometimes use these to practice their spellcasting, especially in light of recent goblin attacks. That was a dumb one. You're an eyeball one though, aren't you? No? Unidentified head item. Sleek dueling love. I mean, there's not enough space to call my broom.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Feldcroft is surrounded by goblins. Armchair.
Revelio.
Nothing. Someone who loves Quidditch.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiaye, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
I'm curious to know what's happening in Feldcroft. Might you have any insight?
An incredibly unpleasant goblin called Belgroth the Bludgeoner has been tormenting everyone he encounters. Feldcroft borders goblin country. But we've always lived in peace with their kind. Until recently, that is. Some claim that Belgroth and his associates are in league with Ranrock. I don't know if there's truth to it. Whatever the case, their constant meddling is devastating business. Everyone feels unsafe. It's quite serious.
What do you sell here?
Glad you asked. I sell the finest array of beast byproducts you'll find in the entire countryside. If you don't believe me, feel free to look about. Eventually you'll return. They always do.
What brought you to own a shop in Feldcroft?
Beautiful place, isn't it? Although I admit I didn't choose it. It chose me. I was raised here. It's always been my home. As for the shop, I suppose my line of work chose me as well. I've always loved working with beasts. And my twin girls adore them. Wouldn't be surprised if they took over from me one day.
Don't feel safe.
What do you have for sale?
Puffin fur we can get ourselves. Niffler fur we should be able to get ourselves. Mooncraft fur we can get ourselves. We can get those ourselves.
A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Revelio.
Inside this locked house that we can't open. Alright. Let's actually track the quest over here. Before we leave the area, we'll try and get the all the flu points. And we wait.
You made it.
Yes, Sebastian.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Then, oh. Poor manners.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sabastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sabastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sabastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
What kind of curse does she have? Dear Anne, Hogwarts isn't the same without you. Well, carpet's still full, but you know what I mean. I hope you're feeling better, Sebastian. I don't remember exactly what the story was. Sebastian, this is my potion kit, not yours. Leave my things be. When did she get cursed? Do we know? I don't remember. All right, let's go talk to the uncle, I guess.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sabastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sabastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sabastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sabastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Man.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
All of them have apologized.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Sure.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize.
Revelio.
They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Well, go to the abandoned estate then. Oh, drive them out.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Can we run? You're gonna make us walk. Okay.
Revelio.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Very good wizard. Dead wizard of
Confringo.
That's all.
Confringo. Potato.
Stop it.
Confringo. Depulsor.
I do not appreciate being turned to ice.
Expelliarmus.
Fight about
Depulsor. Places. Confringo. Depulsor. Expelliarmus. Potato.
You've made your last mistake.
Yeah? Bring
Are
it.
you sure you're not a monk?
Confringo. Glacius. Potato.
Oh, little moon calf. Far from...
Confringo.
Not quite. You won't stop me.
Glacius. Confringo.
Where's the assassin keep going?
Prepare to surrender now.
Confringo. Depulsor.
Such arrogance.
Glacius. Expelliarmus. Depulsor. Confringo.
I will make...
Confringo. Protego.
Why don't you come up here and fight?
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Did you? Nothing to warn me about.
Stasis! Reparo.
Don't know why I want to do that, but whatever.
Revelio.
Huh?
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason.
Revelio.
They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Maybe the Ministry's in on it.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists. Revelio. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It
Maybe
might
it
be
was
worth
Rookwood.
taking a closer look at the house itself.
What do y'all think? Professor Rookwood? Maybe? Maybe not.
Confringo.
What the hell? Oh, look, a door.
Sabastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Like they're trying to hide his face? Professor Rookwood was plump. That portrait is not of somebody plump.
Revelio. This well looks familiar.
What do you mean this well looks familiar?
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
I'm right. It's from the memory.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Revelio. Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Anymore, it's not.
Huh. A stairwell.
Bedroom. Okay, maybe not a bedroom, but that was a bed. That.
Lumos.
It's Devil's Snare.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I am the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes, knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
It is my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctor and even some of our own healers are doing all they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by the loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man much like my father who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I long to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would be to rid them of their torment.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Pretty sure that said there were 7 of them. Is that double snare striking me?
Accio. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Incendio.
Well, I thought I could light the torches, but I
Lumos.
guess not. Explore the cellar.
Accio.
Not.
Confringo. Depulso. Lumos.
Gotta keep fire up.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Accio. Lumos.
There's even a statue down here.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Lumos.
Things just keep getting tied together.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Ooh. This has to do with
Why
those
hide
puzzle
a
doors,
triptych
doesn't it?
here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
That doesn't help me one
Anything
bit.
helpful in the note?
No, no, there is not.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Yes.
Okay. We need back to Belcroft. Where? Yeah, back over here. So I can get the Flu Network together over here. Shouldn't take us too long to get the Flu Network going over here.
On another adventure, are we?
The ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Okay. More. No, not there. I want to go here. Where? Oh, where?
I have a brother who works in Gringotts.
Revelio.
Nothing else about this chat? It's like the third thing we've seen with these green.
Revelio.
Got my eye on a few...
Such arrogance.
Ah, you shouldn't go about stealing goblins' helms stolen by others.
Repulsor. Protego. Confringo. Glacius.
You're the one who released...
But there were goblins up here. That was an Ashwinder. I don't think we're supposed to be here yet, so...
Confringo. Glacius.
Somebody's still alive.
Confringo.
Not anymore. And those were goblins.
Revelio. Glacius. Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends.
Do we need our friends?
An intruder! You won't defeat them all!
What level are you on?
Really, it is. Oh, that's embarrassing, isn't it?
Glacius. Confringo. Repulsor.
Right not to be worried about you. I won't rest.
Confringo.
No!
Ah,
I will make you pay.
Confringo. Repulsor. Glacius.
dum, 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 dum. I don't know if it does us any good being in here. Probably not.
Revelio.
Just over there.
Could do with a nice mushroom stew.
When I saw the chest right, I did.
Revelio.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Lumos. Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
Telling me to come back when there's part of the story. seems that you're telling me.
Revelio. Lumos.
That's gotta be a main gate. Oh, stairs.
Lumos.
Why don't we try stairs? Or should we leave?
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Right. Levioso.
Well, okay. Perhaps that idea then. Actually, let's try.
Revelio.
Nope. I'm not entering, I'm landing. Let me land.
Revelio. Accio. Confringo.
Alright. Doesn't look like that's gonna get us anywhere. More balloons.
Enjoy suffering, do you? Up for a bit of dying, are we?
This isn't bunk drop, is it? Saw that green down there and thought it was
Ranrock's
Blue
vision of
Network.
goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled.
Guess we go there. Start working on some of these class assignments.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Mushrooms. West Hogwarts Valley. Okay. This is about flying more. Oh, I missed it.
There we go.
Cambridge Tower. Why are we diving? Oh, because I'm pushing forward on my right stick. No, no, get out of the dive. The landing pad? More balloons.
That's it.
Takes care of that. There's a butterfly marker on the map.
Lumos.
Moth marker, maybe?
Lumos.
Okay. It's the first time we've had mobs lead us to something. That's Madame Kagawa's stuff. What else we got? Nothing else in this immediate area. Won't worry about coming this way to get Blue Network yet. Are you Imelda's? You're Imelda's, right? No, Thief in the Night. Probably take us less time to fly there than it would be to fast travel there. vendor right here.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see Hogwarts students here during the school year. I'm Priya Treadwell at your service, and I sell a variety of traveling necessities.
Yeah? Like what?
Are you related to Nora Treadwell?
Why, yes, she's my wife. Brilliant historian. Did you know that she's pursuing Merlin's life's work?
I actually met her and she introduced me to her work. I'm involved in it now as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. Then you must be rather brilliant as well. At any rate, I hope that you'll think of me whenever you find yourself in need of traveling supplies. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
What do you have for sale?
Family antique broom. This heirloom broom has been passed down for generations. Elise Mallow Sweetly.
You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that.
Will not buy Moonstone. Why would I want to buy this? Is it better than what I have?
I didn't think I'd be the one doing the buying.
I already sold this.
So nice of you to stop by.
Well, nice of you to be there.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Ig Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me, us, but I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom, sister or no.
Don't tell me it was the broom.
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace. Belonged to the first of the Haggerty women. Hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
Why would Catherine come back to rob the hamlet if she'd already left?
Do I look like a criminal to you? How should I know? She always despised this place. Resented having to grow up here. Perhaps she did it to spite us.
Are you sure Catherine is the culprit? It could be anyone.
Thanks to that Rookwood louse, we're inundated with all manner of criminal. I wanted to believe it was any one of them, except Catherine. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden, and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
What do you have for sale?
Toadwarts. Ancestral hair. Oh. Oh. Did we not already talk to this guy?
Glad you were. I'll keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Catherine will steal the eyebrows off your face, she will.
I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty once night falls.
Well, let's make nightfall then.
Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty. Mr. Haggerty, can you remind me what we spoke about?
I told you about my thieving sister Catherine. Ran off with a family heirloom and goodness knows what else from our neighbours.
I should be going now. Thank you. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Aloha Mora. I've used that plenty of times myself. Rather useful, it sounds like.
Broke into this house. They don't care.
Revelio.
Come on. Did I glitch her out?
Revelio.
Follow the trail of coins. Which way did the trail go?
Revelio. Mine now, demi-guys.
Oh. Me guys in here? Lower.
Revelio.
Unless we follow it backwards. Yes, we follow it.
Revelio. More gold. I must be getting closer.
When the war is over, goblins will rule over wizards at last. That's the student who released Oaks.
Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Repulsor. Glacius.
You're really not very good at this, are you?
Repulsor. Confringo.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Protego.
That was nothing
Expelliarmus. Glacius. You've one less follower, Ranrock.
Did all the
Revelio.
points here, or did they go past here? Choose to believe past.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Confringo.
Come on, look. Another one of those rocks.
Levioso. Incendio. Lumos. Accio. Repulsor. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
They're obviously something because we see them with Revelio. Wait, does the gold continue this way? Dang.
Revelio.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one we came to earlier.
Revelio.
How far are we going off these breadcrumbs?
An intruder!
Revelio. A Niffler. It wasn't Catrin Haggerty after all.
Dang. Wait.
Revelio.
Is this where we found the Nifflers before? No. Capture the
Revelio. Do cooperate, won't you? That must be the Haggerty family heirloom. Revelio.
Go back up to the rock. Where'd it go?
Revelio.
Oh, that's mushrooms. There it is. No, that's mushrooms. All blue. That it? That's it.
Levioso. I wonder how Mr. Haggerty will take this news. His sister wasn't the thief, and his heirloom's coming home. Revelio.
Get some mushrooms. Let's start right here. At our top.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? Revelio.
What's mysterious and a little unsettling? People over here, maybe? Poachers.
No! Cover up, boy. Place it back this way. Let's get it.
Confringo. Protego. Glacius. Depulso. Confringo.
I thought we were going to be fighting poachers. Instead, there's a bunch of inferior around here.
Revelio.
Another one of those rocks.
Confringo. Glacius. Depulso. Expelliarmus.
What?
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a niffler.
A what?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
I found your heirloom, and I'll give it back to you. For a price.
Huh? I suppose that's only fair. Very well, we'll call it a reward. Sounds more decent that way. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this.
Yes, you did.
Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
Alright. That's going to be the end of it for tonight, but let's check. Those are stuff for us to collect in challenges. Do these do anything for me? Also, be able to get new talent, I think. We have 2 talent points. Jump into core first. I don't think we need another spell slot yet. I don't really care for any of them. They don't. Which got dark arts. Well, we can't do Flipendo yet. But you. The curse effects remain on enemy for a longer period of time. Defeating a cursed enemy restores some of your health. You know what? I'm going to buy both of these. Oh, look at our nifflers. With that, we will call it an evening. You guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you in the next one. Good night.